Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday Night Show with David Brinkley. I'm your host, and tonight we're going to be going over some crazy things. Now, we're going to have some amazing games, some great trivia, and, of course, we're going to have some special guests. Now, first, a little backstory on why I chose to do this. Now, in quarantine, as we all are right now, it's kind of been boring. And I wanted a way to, how do I say this, entertain other people and have a way to kind of connect with them. And so, inspired by others, I chose to create a talk show. And that's how the Saturday Night Show started. Now, I would like to give a warning. Please remember, in the comments, no language, things like that. We just want to keep it a clean, family-friendly environment. So, thank you on that part. So, let's get started in a second. But first, I wanted to start us off with a pretty fun game. That is, are you ready? Who stole my toilet paper? Who stole my toilet paper? No, seriously, who stole my toilet paper? I need my toilet paper. Like, I've been using leaves for the past week. Like, I need some toilet paper, guys. Like, seriously, like, Eric, if you're in the comments or watching this later right now, dude, you're my neighbor. You could have just given me some. Come on, man. Anyways, thank you. We'll be right back after this commercial break. So, stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Eat food. Eat food.
Welcome back. Okay, guys, so let's get started. Now, we're going to start off with something fun. Our first ever special guest. That's right, we're going to be adding in Marcus Corolla. Marcus, are you ready? Let's see.
Hey, I don't know if I'm live. Am I live?
Hey, Marcus, how's it going?
Hey, man, it's going good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, So welcome to the show.
Hey.
Thank you for being our first ever, guest.
Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you for inviting me. I'm glad I could be here.
Well, before we get started on some games and trivia, I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself.
Oh, okay.
So could you tell us, like, where you're born? A couple things like that, a little backstory of you.
It completely cut out. I heard nothing.
Well, that's the data and the times we live in. So could you give us a little bit of a backstory?
Of my life?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I was a child, and I am also somewhat of a child. I like to film things, done some commercials. My backstory is I grew up in a wonderful household, very blessed. Happy to know David, happy to have met David, and now I'm here, you know?
Wow, that was very detailed. Thank you for spilling everything, like your darkest secrets, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay, so I thought we'd start with something fun.
Okay, sure.
Alright, you ready for some trivia?
As ready as I'll ever be.
It's time for trivia. Now, our first topic of the night is going to be toilet paper and toilets. So, Marcus,
love that sound bite.
are you ready? You'll be given 10 seconds to answer the question. Okay.
10 seconds? That's all I get?
Okay. The first question. In many societies, yes, 10 seconds, that's it.
What? I can't. All I heard is many societies.
Are you ready?
I don't know. Is the internet ready?
Okay, let's do this. In many societies, why was it considered correct for people to use their left hand?
Okay.
This connection.
All I heard was, why was it... What?
The internet has corona, everybody. The internet has corona. Rip.
Ooh.
Right, let's try this again. In many societies...
I see... Go ahead. I'm sorry. for sacred things and the left hand is not sacred.
That is correct. Actually.
Really?
I'm surprised you got. Yeah. So basically, backstory on that. Yeah, I am.
Wait, are you
the
serious?
I am serious. Yes.
I was joking.
Society in that time, a while back, basically decided that shaking hands and all your professional and things that like secret things like that were done with your right hand, and so you had to use the other hand, and you couldn't defile that hand with toilet paper. Apparently, it's mean against toilet paper. But yeah.
Wow.
Something.
I got one. I'm surprised.
So that is 1 point for Marcus. Let's see if you can get the second one.
Oh, okay. A little aggressive.
So, what was the most common item used in colonial America that is now replaced by modern toilet paper?
Oh, moss? I think it's moss. I think it might be moss, dude.
Let's see. Is
People
the
are
answer
really gross.
moss?
People would use moss as toilet paper.
I'm sorry.
Please.
It was not moss.
I win. Okay.
You did get the first point. That is true.
Yeah.
So the answer was printed paper, which is kind of surprising because, like, how expensive books were back then. Like,
why would they waste printed paper?
I don't know. Like,
wow.
I mean, those were probably as high prices as toilet paper is right now.
That's true.
So you got 1 out of 2. Last question. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, so this one's funny. This one rivals today. A major toilet paper shortage happened in the 1970s USA. How did this shortage come to be?
I got 10 seconds? I don't know, some guy burnt the toilet paper factory down.
Alright. Is someone burning the toilet paper factory down right?
Hey now, I don't need heckling from the sound guy.
Okay, so the answer is that Johnny Carson made a joke about a toilet paper shortage, and viewers on his TV show panicked and bought all the toilet paper stocks, and it's considered the only major shortage of products created by consumers. Obviously, the website needs to be updated for nowadays, but, you know, that's what happened.
That's an abuse of power right there. Well, listen,
That is
I got my 1 point about the right hand being divine and the left hand being just disgusting. So, I mean, I think that's pretty great. I
would say so. I mean, I was expecting you to get 0 out of 3, but you surprised me.
Glad to know that the host is on my side. Rooting for me.
Okay. So, now that we've gotten a little light, I think it's time that we go a little more serious. You ready?
Oh, okay. Whoa.
We're going to talk about things that are affecting our world today. We're going to be talking about things that are affecting everything in our world, and if we can help solve them. Our topic is coronavirus. What are your thoughts on coronavirus?
What?
Coronavirus. What are your thoughts? Like, how is it affecting the U.S.? How's it affecting the world? What are your thoughts on coronavirus as a whole?
Well, I guess I got a lot of thoughts. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's awful. People are in really hard places right now. I'm very curious to see how much it'll change our society, like how we kind of run things. Because everyone, like more people you probably see want to work like remotely or just live away from dense areas. I don't know.
For sure. Now, do you think that society right now in the U.S. is handling the state of the coronavirus properly, or do you think there's things that could change, or what things like that?
I mean, we started the game late on the precautions that we took, but it's not like we can. We'll handle it. I think we're handling it fine, as well as we can. But I think we'll be okay. I really can't think of anything else that they could be doing to, I don't know, slow the spread.
And do you have any like ideas of what are your thoughts on where the world is going to be after this is all over? Like, how is it going to change?
Well, the stock market took a big hit. Big hit.
That's
So,
true.
I think we're probably going to start off slow, coming back economically. Yeah, I don't know. I think the biggest change is obviously going to be in ways that we interact as humans and with other countries. You'll probably see a crazy uptick in sanitization.
That's for sure.
I don't know.
Final question on this topic is, how do you think this is going to affect the teddy bear industry?
Oh, big time. We love to hug teddy bears, right? Or we loved to. Because children are germ carriers, germ collectors, as we all know. And children with teddy bears, that's a no-no. You can't bring those home anymore. So I think Build-A-Bear is, they're dead. That business is over. That's it.
My thoughts exactly.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for your interesting thoughts on the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for watching this news flash. We'll be back next time to find out if bananas should have rights in the U.S. economy.
Whoa, wait.
Thank you.
Can I talk on that?
No, I'm sorry. That'll be next time. Or actually, yes. 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Go for it. Go for it. What are your thoughts?
Bananas are humans too. I mean, we identify our DNA as a 98% match with that of a banana. I mean, there's a lot of potassium in human DNA. A little known fact. That 90% of the brain that we supposedly can't use is actually made up of potassium.
That makes
That's
sense.
it. That's all I got.
Well, that was very thought-provoking. I have to take that to bed and just, think on it.
Okay.
Ponder it for around a week. And probably cry it out.
Whole week?
Yes. Definitely.
It's rough stuff.
Okay. So, final game. Off a serious note, let's lighten it up with 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Am I?
Okay. 2 truths and a lie, Marcus.
Okay.
That was music. It was just delayed.
Okay.
So, everybody should know 2 truths and a lie, but if you don't, what's going to happen is I'm going to give a truth, 2 of them, and 1 lie. Marcus will have to guess it. Then Marcus is going to give 2 truths, and he's going to give 1 lie, and I have to guess it. So, these are going to be all improv, as most of the show is, and as it's going right now, it's going pretty good, I'd say. So, the quality is getting worse? Thank you, Brian. Oh boy, that's not a good sign.
Well, I'm going off of audio, off of what I hear you saying, because your video has been off sync for a very long time.
Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me right off the start, Marcus.
Derwin.
No, I figured that would happen.
Wait,
yeah, I'm just gradually glitching
am I
in.
glitching out? Am I glitching out?
No, you're. At least for me, everything looks fine for me. I'm perfectly in sync. You are too.
Am I here? Am I here?
Yeah, thank you for that fake crowd noise. Yeah, you're live.
Wait, so people can see
for
me?
now.
Or we both glitch?
Oh,
okay.
I think so.
Scary. Oh, shoot. I don't know how to prop this. Oh, well.
Oh, you're totally good. Okay.
Nice.
I'm the only one glitching. I mean, that usually... Oh, you just got the swirly-whirly ball... Oh, it's bad. I'm the bad cameraman. Yes, I am. Okay, so, our next game, and final game with Marcus, is going to be 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh.
Okay, so, I can start us off.
Okay.
Oh, yes, exactly. You caught on to that. Okay, 2 truths and a lie. Truth number 1, I've been hit by a car. Truth number 2, I have fallen 20 feet out of a tree. Truth number 3, I have... Oh, wow, I should have thought these through before I said them all. I've broken a bone.
Okay.
So, hit by a car. Number 2, I fell out of 20 feet. And number 3, I've broken a bone. Which one is the lie?
I'm gonna say that you did not fall 20 feet out of a tree. That's a lie.
Yeah, you were close, but actually, I've never broken a bone.
What? So you fell 20 feet out of a tree and you didn't break a bone?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's superpowers, dude.
Exactly. I'm actually planning to go get hit by an 18-wheeler and see what happens after this, so we'll see.
Okay.
Don't try this at home, kids.
You're actively
Don't.
seeking out. Okay.
Exactly. It's my bucket list, man. It's my bucket
Sure.
list.
Okay. Now I didn't hold up. I didn't prep these. I'll just have to think of them on the spot. It's fine. All right. Can I get another Harry Potter riff?
Let's cue that music again, please.
Oh. There we go. I'm in it now.
Okay.
That was great. Thank you. Okay, so the first truth is I have danced with a dolphin in Hawaii. The second truth is I have fallen off of a 2-story building and survived. This is true. Or is it? And the third truth would be, oh shoot. Something interesting. Something very interesting that will catch you off guard. I can't think of one. I have been on a big budget movie set, and I've been part of the crew, I guess. That's all I can think of right now.
Oh, I know that one was true. I
don't know about that.
I was there with you. I think so.
It might not have been that one.
It may have been. It may not have been. I don't know. I'm gonna say that one's true. I'm gonna say let's see. I'm gonna say that you falling off a 2-story building was true. What was the first one you said?
I danced with a dolphin in Hawaii.
Oh, that one's false. That's gotta be. No, that's so wacky. It's gotta be true. So you fell 2-story. You didn't fall 2 stories.
Yeah, no, I didn't fall 2 stories. I did dance with a dolphin in Hawaii, though. That was fun.
We need that story. Like, I need that story. How did you dance with a dolphin?
Well, there's a little animal reserve, a little marine life place you can go to, and you can schedule to interact with the dolphin. You're in the pool with them, and one of the things that they have you do, they're like, you're gonna dance with him now. So you hold the flippers, and he's trying to stay afloat. It was fun.
So animal abuse.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
That's one.
Definitely something I support.
All right.
Okay. So sadly, that concludes our time with Marcus. Thank you so much for being on the show, Marcus. Can we get an outro for him?
I'm honored that is the last remnant of me on the show. Air horns. Beautiful.
Well, thanks for joining, Marcus.
Thanks for having me, David.
You're welcome. I will see you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Welcome to the show, Christoph.
Hello.
Hey, I don't know.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Hey, Marcus, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Oh, you got a lot of sound effects there.
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
A bit glitchy on the screen.
So welcome to the show.
Hey.
Thank you for being
So,
our
I'm wearing
first
this-
ever.
I see that. Yeah.
Yes.
You really got to like.
Hey, thank you.
Really got the glitchy head
Hey,
bobble.
thank you for inviting
Yes,
me.
thank
I'm
you.
glad I could be
I'm wearing
here.
this to both signify my condolences.
Well,
for the,
before we get started on some
coronavirus
games and trivia,
studying
I'd like to ask
lab they had in
you
Wuhan
a
that,
few
may have
questions
possibly
about
been
yourself.
The source of all this,
Oh,
they're
okay.
trying to conceal, as well as the fact that it was at Christmas time.
So could you tell us, like, where you're born? A couple things like
Those
that.
are two
Backstory.
very good reasons for that.
Yes,
It
very
completely
considerate of
cut
me.
out.
I know.
heard nothing.
Very accurate, very factually based.
Well, that's the data and the times we live in.
For sure.
Mhm.
So could you give us a little bit of a
You can
backstory?
beat Marcus's record of 1 out of 3.
Absolutely,
Yes,
sir.
definitely.
Okay.
I was a child.
Then let's get
I
started.
am
Now, with the
also
same
somewhat
topic
a
of toilet
child.
paper and toilets,
I
it's
like
time to
film
see
things,
how well your knowledge
done
goes.
some
Okay.
commercials.
So,
My
question number
backstory
1.
is I grew up
In 1391,
wonderful
the
household.
Hongwu Emperor
Very blessed.
began using a special type of
Happy
toilet
to know
paper
David,
that had been
happy to have met
designed for
David.
the royal family.
And,
What was
now I'm
distinct
here,
about
know?
this toilet paper?
It's made of peacock
Wow,
feathers.
that was very detailed. Thank you for spilling everything,
Peacock
like your darkest
feathers
secrets,
is my guess.
everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay.
In that.
So I
Wow.
thought we'd
Where's the
start with
answer
something
on my
fun.
paper?
Okay, sure.
I guess I'm right.
All right,
I did
you
it.
ready for some trivia?
I guess so.
It's time
You
for
win by
trivia.
default because the site didn't put an answer for it.
Now, our first topic of the night is going to be
Spectacular.
There's your first
toilet
point.
paper
That is your first
and
point.
toilets.
Okay. Question number 2. Before
So,
toilet paper,
Marcus.
people were enterprising when it came to
Are you
cleaning
ready?
themselves.
You'll be given 10
Anything
seconds
that came to hand was
answer the
used,
question.
including a gump
Okay.
stick.
10 seconds?
What was
That's all I
that?
get?
Okay,
A branch with a sponge
first question. In many societies, yes,
Say it one more time.
10 seconds,
on it.
that's
A
it.
branch with a sponge on it?
What? I can't. All I
Let's
heard
see.
is many societies.
Are you ready?
Okay.
I don't know.
So,
Is the internet ready?
Okay, let's do this.
technically, you are
In many
correct.
societies, why was it considered correct
So a gump
for people to
stick
use
was
their left
basically
hand?
compiled of whatever could be found, whether it was a stick with moss on it, a
Okay.
stick with rags,
All I
heard
sponges,
was what?
leaves, sheep's wool, the list
What?
goes on. Whatever they could
The
do
internet has
to
corona,
select their
everybody.
bottom.
The internet has corona.
I feel
Rip.
very accomplished right now. Thank you.
Hey, let's try this again.
Well, let's see if you
In
can
many
get 3 for 3.
societies-
You've already
I see.
passed your brother's record. Let's see if you can...
Excellent.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Get
I'm beating that
100%.
loser to a pulp.
For sacred
Okay,
things in the
final
left hand
question.
is
Who
not
is
sacred.
often, but wrongly
That is
credited
correct.
with inventing the first
Actually.
Really?
flushable
I'm
toilet?
surprised you got. Yeah.
Thomas
So
Pratt.
basically, backstory on that. Yeah, I am.
Wait, are you
The right.
serious?
You are.
I am
Correct.
serious. Yes.
Marcus, the
society
game
in
is
that
not
time,
rigged. There was
a while
no
back,
way he
basically
should have
decided
known
that
what
shaking
in the
hands
world
and
a golf
all
stick
your
was. I have no
professional
clue how
and
he
things
got
that,
these.
like secret things like that, were done with your right hand, and so you had to use the other hand.
Do you have the
couldn't
answer, Team
defile that hand
Christoph?
with toilet paper.
Maybe.
Apparently, hey, it's
Wow.
competing against toilet paper. But yeah,
Being a political history major,
Wow.
helps
Something.
sometimes.
I got one.
Minor, excuse
I'm
me. Can't
surprised.
do major.
So,
Don't have the brains
that
for
is 1 point for
Sometimes
Marcus.
it helps.
Let's see if you can get the second
That's
one.
all I'm saying.
I feel that.
Oh,
I feel that.
okay.
Well, congrats
So-
on 100% of the trivia.
What was the
Top
most
score so far on
common
the show.
item used in
Excellent.
colonial America
Thank you.
that is now replaced by
We're
modern,
going to move on
modern
to our next
toilet paper?
topic, which is covering
Oh.
the world news.
Moss? I think it's moss.
Tonight, we're going to be talking about something else other than the
Let's see.
coronavirus.
Is the
People
We're going to
answer
be talking
no?
about the toilet paper
Moss
crisis.
as toilet paper. No
I'm
joke.
sorry.
What are your thoughts on the toilet paper
Please.
crisis?
It was
I got
not
the first
moss.
point.
Well,
I win.
world's ended
Okay.
twice before.
You did get
It's
the
gonna
first
end
point.
again.
That is true.
Yeah.
So
ended
the
during
answer
Bronze Age
was
collapse,
printed
ended
paper,
after the
which
Roman
is
Empire,
kind of
the
surprising
Parthians,
because
and
like
the Han
how
Empire
expensive
all
books were back then.
simultaneously collapsed.
Like-
It's probably going to end again. All I'm saying.
Why,
I think
why
toilet
would they
paper is just the
waste
first next step
printed
towards that.
paper?
I don't
That makes
know.
sense. I mean,
Like
Wow.
I mean,
could you
those
describe
are
to us how
probably
toilet
as
paper is
high
gonna
prices
cause
as
this
toilet paper is
fall
right now.
society?
All right. Well,
That's
after people run out of
That's true.
toilet paper, what are we going to have left? But all
So
those
you
green
got
stacks of
1 out
money
of
we
2.
all have buried
Last
in our
question.
basements.
You ready?
We're gonna have to start
Oh,
using those
I'm
up,
ready.
and when those are gone, then the
Okay,
economy's
so this
gone.
kind of
And
this
then
one's
when the
funny.
economy's gone,
This
society
one
just goes
rivals
down the
today.
toilet.
A major toilet
Get it?
paper shortage happened in the 1970s
There
USA.
we go.
How did this shortage come to be?
Perfect time for sound
I got
effects.
10 seconds?
Wow, that was
I don't know, some
very
guy
detailed.
burnt the
This
toilet
is very
paper back
one last-
sophisticated. I know.
I know, definitely.
Alright.
I mean,
Is
so how long
someone
have you
burning
been
the toilet
a
paper
scholar
factory
in the
down
toilet
right?
paper crisis?
As long as I've known about paper towels and how Scott,
Hey now.
was it
I don't
Bounty
need
Scott?
heckling
One of them chopped a big old
from
paper
the
towel
sound
thing
guy.
in half and invented toilet paper. Forget which one.
Okay,
I was about
so the
85
answer
when I
is
figured
that
out. So I've been a
Johnny
toilet paper
Carson
scholar since then, I'd say.
made a joke about a toilet
Wow,
paper
so,
shortage. And viewers on his
when you were
TV
growing
show
up in the
panicked
prehistoric
and
era,
bought all
what
the
was it
toilet
like
paper
with toilet
stocks.
paper back then?
And it's considered the
Well, I
only
mean, it
major
was
shortage of
softer.
products
I mean, you didn't
created
have
by
to use
consumers.
T-barks like we do
Obviously,
now.
the website
It
needs to
was-
be
it
updated
didn't
for nowadays,
leave you
but
with
you know,
scars or bleeding as much. So
that's what happened.
very different.
That's an abuse of power right
That's
there.
good. So it was
Well,
definitely
listen,
softer
That is
than
fine.
all the brands nowadays.
I got my one
Oh, yeah,
point
oh,
about
yeah.
the right hand being divine and the
Now,
left hand being
my only other
just
question is, how does it
disgusting.
compare
So, I
to
mean,
poodle's fur?
I think that's pretty great.
Poodle's fur?
I'm-
I mean,
I'm
like,
I would
I
say
never
so.
tried
I
that.
mean,
I
I
mean,
was
I heard that
expecting
from
you to get
weirdos,
0
I
out of
didn't
3,
do it.
but you
Oh.
surprised me.
Definitely. That's why my
Glad
brother's
to
use
know
it, I
that the
guess.
host is on my side.
And Marcus. I mean, simply.
Okay.
Oh, I
So,
shouldn't have messed with my brother.
Now that we've gotten a little light, I
People.
think it's time that we go a little more serious. You ready?
Oh,
Well, thank you so much for talking with
We're
us
gonna
on that
talk
topic. We're gonna move on to
about
our game.
things that are affecting our
But
world
next
today.
time on World News,
We're going to be talking about
we
things that are
gonna be
affecting
talking about
everything
salamanders
in our
and their
world,
uprising.
and if
Is
we
Geico
can help
just the
solve them.
beginning,
Our
or could they
topic
take over the world?
is
Find out next week.
coronavirus. What are your thoughts
You gotta
on coronavirus?
So,
what?
next up, we have
Coronavirus.
a game.
What are your thoughts?
And we're going to be
How
playing
is it affecting
Mad
the
Lib
U.S.?
Theater.
How's it affecting the world? What are your thoughts on
All
coronavirus
you
as a whole?
lucky boys in the audience,
Oh.
you get to fill it in.
Well,
Say that again?
I got a lot of
All you
thoughts.
lucky boys in the audience,
It's
you get to
pretty
fill
bad.
it in.
I mean, it's
That's
awful.
correct.
People are
So,
in really hard
let's
places
get
right
to
now.
know how this game
I'm
works.
very curious to see
Hey everyone, and welcome to Mad Lib Theater.
our
I'm your host
society,
David
like,
Brinkley,
how
and I'm joined by
games.
Christoph Corolla.
Is
Today,
everyone, like, more
we're going to be
people
showing
love to
you
see
an amazing
watch
story that we're going to improv just for you. See, we're going to be making an amazing
dense
world,
areas,
and with
I
your
don't know.
choice of $1 a day.
For sure.
Oh, we're
Now,
not
do you
doing
think
that one?
that society right
Oh,
now in
my
the
bad.
U.S. is
Okay,
handling
so
the
this is
state
Mad Lib Theater.
of the coronavirus
You guys in the comments will be
properly,
giving
or
us
do you think there's
now,
things you could change,
verbs,
or
out,
things like
all
that?
sorts of things,
I
adjectives,
mean,
things like that.
we
And
started
because
the
of that,
game
we'll be
late
creating the story.
on the precautions
So,
that we took,
let's begin.
but
So
it's
first
not
off,
like
in the comments,
we
if
can.
you guys can give us
we'll
a
handle it.
noun.
I think we're handling it fine, as well as we
That's
can.
not a noun, Earl.
But I think we'll be okay. I really
What's
can't think
up?
of anything
Is what's
else
up
that
a
they could be
noun?
doing to,
No.
I don't know, slow
Come
the
on,
spread.
definitely not.
Wilcox, you give us something.
And do you have any ideas of what are your thoughts on where the
Somebody.
world is going to be after this is
There
all
we
over?
go.
Like, how is it going to
Thank
change?
you. All right,
Well,
put
the
it on
stock
there. We're
market
putting
took a
on
big
hippopotamus.
Got you.
hit. Big
Okay,
hit.
next up we
That's
need,
true.
we got a second one. We already got
I
a
think
second
we're
one.
probably
We got
gonna
ocean
start
and
off slow,
hippopotamus.
coming
All right.
back economically.
Ocean and water.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
I think the
ocean.
biggest change is
Garbage
obviously going to
can.
be
I'll
in
put
ways that
ocean and
we
garbage
interact
can.
as humans and with other countries.
So we
We'll
got
probably
hippopotamus,
see crazy uptick
ocean,
in
garbage can.
civilization.
Okay, all right.
That's for sure.
We need.
I don't know.
Those
we
are
need
our
one
first
more
three.
noun.
Final question
We need
on
one
this
more
topic
noun,
is,
people. One more
how do
noun.
you think this is going to affect the teddy bear industry?
Oh, big time. We love to hug teddy bears, right? Or we loved to. Because children are
All these people are
germ
slow.
carriers,
I mean, you guys in the
germ
comments, come on,
collectors,
up
we
your
all know.
game.
And
I'll just put in
children
one more
love teddy
noun, guys.
bears, that's a
Volcano,
no-no.
I like
You can't
this.
bring those
Volcano.
home anymore.
Ooh, volcano.
So
Yes,
I think Polar
volcano.
Bear is they're dead. They're
Okay,
their
we
business is
need
over.
another
That's it.
noun. Can we?
And
Oh,
that-
no.
Thoughts exactly.
No.
This is our last noun.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for
I
your
like that.
interesting thoughts
I'm putting
on
that
the
one in there.
coronavirus.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for watching this
We'll do
newsflash. We'll be back next time to find out if bananas should have rights in the
Okay,
U.S. economy.
next up, we
Whoa,
need an
wait,
adjective.
Can we talk on that?
We need
Give us
three
three.
adjectives.
No, I'm sorry. That'll be next time.
Pillow.
Or actually, yes, 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Go for it. Go for it. What are your thoughts?
Bananas are humans.
You guys
too.
don't know your
I mean,
grammar.
we identify our DNA as a
Stupid
98%
kids don't even go to
match
school
that of a
anymore.
banana. I mean, there's a lot of potassium in human
Oh, I like
DNA.
that.
It's a little known
Communist. There
fact.
we go.
That
Yeah.
90% of the brain that we supposedly can't use is actually made up of potassium.
Well, we got delicious. Okay, delicious is second.
That makes
That's
sense.
it. That's all I
So
got.
communist, delicious. We
Well,
need one
that
more
was very
adjective.
thought-provoking.
Snazzy.
I have to take that to bed.
Snazzy.
Now we
And
now
just,
we need a verb.
think on it.
Okay.
Can we get a verb?
I'll put
That was how we
I'll
try it out.
Week?
Yes.
I'll put swelter
Definitely.
into one verb.
It's rough stuff.
Okay.
And then we'll put
Okay.
in
So,
delirious for the
final
other one.
game. That sounds good. Off the serious note,
So
let's
we'll
let's
put in
let's lighten it
the
up
other one,
with
delirious for the
two
next
truths
verb. Wait
and
down
a
there.
lie.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
So we need an adjective and a noun.
Am I?
Okay.
Mhm.
Two truths and a lie, Marcus.
Okay.
That was music. Adjective and a noun.
Okay.
So everybody should know two truths and a lie, but if you don't,
Fine, I'll put
what's going to happen
delirious
is
with the
I'm going to give a
adjective.
truth, two of them.
Slinging
All right,
the
and one
mark.
lie. Marcus will have to guess it. Then Marcus is going to give two
Slinging,
truths,
okay.
and he's going to give one lie, and I have to guess it.
Flinging for
So,
the verb. I'll put
He's going to be
delirious
all
for the
improv,
adjective.
as most of the show is, and as it's going right now, it's going pretty good, I'd say.
So, the quality is getting worse. Thank you, Brian.
we can put that as the last
Oh boy, that's not a good
All
sign.
Well, I'm going
Put
off of
smushed as
audio,
the last verb?
off of what I hear you saying.
Yeah.
Because your video
Okay,
has
now
been
we
off
need,
sync for very long.
Noun and an adjective. Can we get a
Well,
noun
thank you.
and
Thank you for
MacBook
telling me
Pro
right
and
off
ugly
the
duckling?
start, Mike.
We can use both.
Okay.
I think ugly duckling goes with
No,
the
I
doctor pretty
figured
well.
that would happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Wait, am
gradually
Am
glitching
I
in.
glitching out? Am I glitching out?
No,
though?
you're At least for me, everything looks fine
Ooh,
for me. I'm perfectly
pineapple.
insane.
Okay,
You are
Am I
okay.
here? Am I
Yeah,
here?
thank you for that fake sound there. Should we do pineapple as the last noun? Yeah, you're live.
Wait, so people
I
can
will
see
for
me?
now. Okay,
Or we
pineapple is
both
the last noun.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Okay, so we still got. Well, let's see. We need 3 nouns and an adjective. Oh, you're totally
Okay.
good. Nostril. Which one do we want to put that one in for?
Nice.
I'm the only one glitching.
Let's put
I mean, that
one
usually.
in
Oh,
for,
you just got this really, really
the one before
bold. Oh,
and
that's
his
bad.
tendency.
I'm the bad cameraman. Yes, I am. Okay.
Okay.
Our next game and final game with Marcus is going to be 2 truths and a lie.
What was the other verb? Slippery.
Ooh.
All right,
Okay,
slippery.
so
Hey, Harry
I can
Potter.
start us off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
2 nouns,
exactly.
and then I think we're done,
You
right?
caught on to that. Okay.
2
2
truths.
nouns and an adjective. And a lie.
Where's your
Truth number
adjective?
1. Toenail. I've been hit by
I'm
a car.
feeling we're working with 2
Truth
different
number
Mad Libs
2.
now.
I have fallen 20 feet
I'd say so.
out of a
How about
tree.
I'll read the first half and you'll read
Truth
the second half when we do
number
this.
3.
Excellent.
I have.
Okay.
All right, so we still need an adjective and 2
I
nouns.
these through before
We got pinky toe. Pinky toe.
Okay,
and-
let's put that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So, hit by a car. Number 2, I fell out of 20 feet.
Okay, so
And
now we
number
just
3,
need an
I broke
adjective and a
Which
noun.
one
I-
is the lie?
I'm gonna say.
All right. I
I'm
have
gonna say
yeah,
that
I
you
just
did
need a
not fall
noun.
20 feet out
So
of the tree.
she put slippery for her
That's a lie.
adjective. Did you already put that in?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were close.
I got
you were
that.
close, but actually, I've never
That
been
works.
close. Okay, so just one noun.
What? So
One
you
noun
fell
left.
20
Okay,
feet
doorknob
out of the
or
tree
Jill?
and didn't break a bone?
No.
Wow.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
doorknob.
Wow, that's super
Okay.
powers, dude.
Exactly.
I think
I'm actually
that
planning to go
fills
get hit by an 18-wheeler
the
and see what
whole
happens after
entire
this.
one
So
up.
we'll see.
Okay.
Okay,
Don't try this
So-
at home, kids.
we're gonna have
You're
sound
actively
effects as we go
freaking
through
out.
this. So make sure
Exactly.
you make pauses
it's my
as you're
bucket
talking.
list, man. It's my bucket
Sure.
list.
All right.
Okay.
You know, I think maybe
Okay.
how about this?
Now,
David?
I didn't... Hold up. I didn't prep these.
You with me?
I'll just have to think of them on the spot.
Mhm.
It's fine.
So how about this? I say
Alright.
I'll
Do
do
I
the
get?
first
Can I
half
get another Harry
up
Potter
to,
Okay.
riff?
Let's cue that music again, please.
Say again.
Which part? Which part do you want to read to?
I'll read until we get to yet, comma before, and then you can pick up
Mm.
with
Okay.
those words.
That
Okay.
was great. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So the first truth is
All right.
I have
sounds good.
Okay.
danced with a dolphin
Are we ready?
in Hawaii.
We are ready, sir.
The second truth
Let's do our Mad Lib
is-
Theater.
I
This is gonna
have
be
fallen off
epic,
of
dude.
a
All right, here we go.
two-story building
In
and
a
survived.
dystopian future where all
This
the
is true.
hippopotamus have been stolen
Or is
from members of the ocean.
And
Only one garbage
truth
can
would
can
be,
save the world from volcano.
Oh,
I like
shit.
this. However,
Something
our hero was not
Something
alone.
very
He was
interesting
joined
that
by
will
a
catch
team
you
of
off
persons
guard.
who are super communist, delirious, and sweltering.
I can't think of one.
All
All
right,
I
you
have
can, sir.
been on a.
Yeah, before they can sweltering the world, they must first face the delirious Dr.
Oh, I know that one was
Ugly
true.
Duckling.
I know that one was true.
He is
I don't know
feared
about
for
that.
his
I was there with
slippery
you.
nostrils
I think so.
and his tendency to fling
may
whole
have been. It may
universes.
not have been.
But
I
what
don't
he
know.
doesn't realize is that our
I'ma say that one's
heroes
true.
have one trick
I'm gonna
up
say
their pinky toenails. Their
let's
secret
see.
weapon is a
I'm gonna
doorknob.
say that you
Together,
falling off,
they
two-story
smushed
building
the
is
enemy.
True. What was the first one you said?
I danced with a dolphin in Hawaii.
Oh, that one's false. That's gotta be. No, that's so wacky.
And brought
It's gotta be
pineapple
true. So you fell
back to
2
Earth.
stories. You didn't
The
fall
end.
2 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
That's what
didn't
I'm
fall
talking
2
about,
stories.
sir.
I did
Pineapple.
dance with
I know,
a dolphin
right?
in Hawaii, though.
That's delicious. That's where it's at.
I think that was the
For sure.
climax
We need
of
that
my life
story.
right
Like,
there,
I need that
David.
story. How did you dance with?
I
with
would say so. That was
Well, there's a
amazing.
Animal
Thank you.
reserve,
So you in the comments, you guys, you made that story.
You can
That
go
was
Yeah.
great.
to,
You're the
And,
reason that
you
we
can
succeed in life,
schedule
guys, in the
to-
comments.
interact with the dolphin.
Definitely.
You're in the
I
pool.
wouldn't have done this
And
without
one
you
of the
guys.
things that
I
they
mean,
have you do, they're like, you're
come
gonna
on.
dance with them
This is-
now.
this
so
is
you
great.
hold the flippers,
Amazing and stunning.
He's like, he's trying to stay afloat.
never been done before at all.
It was fun.
Yes. So, Mr. Brink,
So
what
animal
else
abuse.
is on the agenda, if
Oh.
I might ask?
Okay.
Let's see.
That's what.
Well,
Definitely something.
I'm going to be honest. I'm quite
Okay.
thankful because this is the end for you.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
So sadly, that concludes our time
Thank
with
you so
Marcus.
much, Christoph, for joining
thank you
us.
so much for being
You've been a
with us.
blast.
Can we get an outro for him?
You are very welcome, and thank you, Christoph. And Marcus
I'm
in the
honored
comments.
that
Thank
that
you
is
for
the
both
last
joining
moment
as
of
our
me.
first week's guests. And just know,
Yeah,
people
that's
in the comments, and you
beautiful.
too, could be one of our
Thanks
guests
for joining,
this Crazy
Marcus.
Madness.
Thanks. for
See you,
having me.
Christoph.
Have a good
You're
day,
welcome.
friend.
I will see you soon.
You too.
Okay.
Bye. Love you, Davis. You're my
Bye.
best friend. Bye.
Okay, so as we're closing up tonight, we still have one last activity, and it's called Late Night Texts. Let's begin. A late night text to Late Night Texts. Thank you for being probably the worst decisions in our lives, and something that we're always going to regret and look back upon and say, what an idiot I was. Oh my goodness, why did I do that? And, oh boy, that's going to cause some trouble. Thank you. Thank you, M&Ms that come in the package but don't actually have an M on it and look like an S. And so we wonder if they mixed it up with the Skittles company and start questioning our existence. And yeah, really messes up my day. Thank you. Thank you, National Geographic, for all the amazing places you take us in our mind that we could have gone to by buying a plane ticket that cost the same amount as a subscription that we're paying you. Thank you. And finally, the school fire systems, for being the thing that supposedly keeps us safe, but tells us to stay indoors when there's a fire outside. I mean, I'm not going to stay inside in an orderly fashion if there's a fire in the room. That's just not smart. Thank you. That's it. So, that's our last activity for the night. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you that joined us for this crazy adventure. I hope you'll join us again next week, depending on how you guys think of this. And thank you so much, Christoph and Marcus, for being our first ever guests. We will see you again soon, and hopefully you'll survive quarantine.